Hey guys, what's going on? This is Master Cloud, and I am back for another cast of The Lord of the Rings, The Battle for Middle-earth 2, The Rise of the Witch King Expansion, version 2.01. Today's battle is going to take place on... Actually, I have no idea, because I did not preview this map at all, so we are jumping into it. I believe it is a 2 versus 2 on Stonewing Valley, but don't quote me on that, so we'll have to wait until the game actually gets loaded into here. But guys, I wanted to make this video for a couple of reasons, which I will get into shortly after introducing the players. And holy cow, that was a long loading screen. It is not on Stoneway, it is on Dagorlord. So this is a map, this is a 3 versus 3 map. It is going to be a replay submitted by Fenris, and he is going to be spawning in the upper left hand side as the dwarves. His ally is going to be oh gosh, Viatril3. So Fenris and Viatril3 here, taking sort of the top. Viatril at the 12 o'clock as elves, going for the double, looks like double Malin tree off the start. And finally, their third ally, spawning as men, is going to be Staer once again. So we did see Staer and Fenris play last map. I won't go ahead and spoil that for you guys, but do go ahead and check that out. It is on my channel as the video right before this one. So Fenris and Staer here, a team going to be sticking out for another battle together. Now their opponents across the way here, spawning in the lower right hand side, it is going to be Randy II. Randy II here, spawning as Agmar and going for, it looks like a couple of what are these called for Agmar? They are in fact mills, and then of course throwing down the Hall of the King's Men. To his left in the 6 o'clock position, spawning as elves, is going to be Dr.Penguin. And Dr.Penguin here looks like going for a barracks as well, and going for the Lorien Archers off the start. And finally, I guess this is going to be a 1K game because we don't see any heroes out. So this is just a regular 1K game, 3 versus 3. And the final ally to the south, a second Agmar, is going to be Dr.Shart. Now, forgive me on the names here, guys. I'm going to probably forget them. Shart, Dr. Penguin, and see, I've already forgot this guy's name. It is, in fact, Randy II. But I will do my best to remember those throughout the cast. Before we get too much into the action here, I did want to go ahead and offer a special thank you to all of you guys who have been subscribing to my channel lately. I've been getting a couple of subscribers almost a day. Sometimes more than a couple of days, so that's I really appreciate all the new subscribers, all the friendly comments that I receive on my channel. Just want to offer a special thank you to everyone who's been doing that. I really do appreciate it, and it's really nice that you guys are enjoying these replays as much as I am, as I really do miss playing this game a lot. And unfortunately, as was in some recent comments, the EA did lose the rights to Lord of the Rings, so they will not be creating another one of these games. So this is sort of our last, the last bastion of this game, as there won't be any future ones, at least anytime in the near foreseeable future. Let's see, was there any other special thanks I wanted to give out? Just one to Fenris again for submitting these replays. The other thing was a couple people are asking about submitting replays, playing with me on Game Ranger, things like that. For submitting replays, I have mentioned in the comments on some past videos how to do that. What we're going to do for right now, I do have quite a few replays built up, a decent amount from Fenris, a couple from a few other channel watchers. But if you would like to submit a replay, just hold off on that for now. Once I get low again, I'll ask again, so just stay tuned to my channel. And at some point, I will go ahead and start asking for replays again, and that's when I can, repost that information and let you guys go ahead and begin sending those in. Otherwise, I just get too confused. I have so many replays right now, so just hold off on that for now, you guys, unless you get, a really good one and want to look up that old information. And then finally, there was one other thing. Playing with me on Game Ranger, that's right. For anyone who wants to play with me on Game Ranger, all I can say is you can add me. I believe my name is just Master Cloud. I don't get on very often, and when I do, it's very sporadic. I'll just suddenly get the calling to go ahead and get on and just jump on. But so I don't have a time that I usually get on or anything like that. But you're welcome to add me. I just do not play a lot, so it's unlikely that you'll be able to see me and get to play with me on that. But anyways, let's go ahead and get to the game finally. I know, guys, that those introductions took way too long, but it looks like we do have Staer here going to be going with a couple of Gondor warriors. Does have Faramir out as well. Going to be focusing on Angmar here as they move from the north. However, these troops do belong to... Who do these? These are Dr. Penguin's troops. So the additional allied reinforcements coming down from the top here from his ally, from Staer's ally here. And he has plenty of troops here. So Viatril going to be helping out Staer, helping him defend his base. Meanwhile, Fenris is in a ton of trouble, though. A huge swarm of Angmar units surrounding his upper left side. He does have the inn and is building those Men of Dale. A great idea to go ahead and do that. Fenris playing very smartly here. The Men of Dale, of course, a great archer unit and cost much less when built from the inn rather than from an actual archery range. However, the Angmar is going to get the surround here and go ahead and take that out. So Dr.Shart here pushing in. It looks like the rest of his troops probably will follow. Does have the Guardians here. Does have those on the hold ground stance. Might want to switch those to attack mode here because Guardians are so beefy that you just want them almost doing the extra damage. Really the only time that I put Guardians on defensive stance like this is going to be when you're fighting a lot of archers, because you don't want them to take damage as they're sort of charging to the archers. But other than that, they're so beefy that it's almost okay to leave them on the normal stance most of the time. And we do have a large army here in the center by Dr. Penguin, and he's going to be moving to the north here, finding the elves, the rival elven faction here to his north, Viatril. And the battle is going to ensue here. Now, it looks like we do have there's some random goblin down here like trying to take part in this huge epic battle, but it looks like there's no powers being thrown down right now. Arwen is actually here. Arwen, a wonderfully terrible hero, but going to be here nonetheless, slowly chopping these guys down one at a time. She actually can take them out in one hit, so that's impressive. She's definitely improved her skills there. Most people, it takes for like 7 or 8 hits to actually take them down. A couple of Guardians actually getting involved in the battle as well. We have a big battle on the left-hand side between Fenris and Dr.Shart over here as well. Hwaldir out now for Angmar, and with that extra leadership bonus that Hwaldir grants, I think, yes, Fenris is going to have to fall back, going to have to surrender this signal fire, which it looks like he currently holds. No, wait, I'm sorry. This is actually currently held by Dr.Shart, so Fenris trying to make a push to capture that. But with Hwaldir and these extra units of Angmar out, he's going to have to fall back and start to rebuild. Looks like he does have a couple of units on the way. Does have Prince Brand out as well, so he might be able to hold this off. Meanwhile, on the right-hand side, Staer not doing so well himself. Staer looking to be in a little bit of trouble as a large unit of Angmar is here in the front. War Chant goes down on it as well, and they are going to be able to take out an additional mine here from Staer, who already seems to be sort of backed into a corner. Does have the Arrow Tower dormitory expansion here. Doesn't actually have any bonus 25%. I think that's the range possibly, but doesn't have any archers to put in there. And Angmar is going to be able to get in really close here to a lot of these Gondor troops with that War Chant still on. Yeah, the Gondor soldiers are going to be easily picked away. There's so many axe throwers. So they get hit right in the back sort of as they flee there. And really, yes, okay, finally, here comes out the archery range. Needs to get some archers in that tower expansion. But in the meantime, Angmar here just going to be moving around the upper left-hand side, looking for additional mines, looking for any way he can of preventing that income, destroying that economy. Meanwhile, it looks like we have a random beacon placed right there. On the left-hand side, though, Angmar continuing to push forward. The last bastion here of dwarves trying to reclaim this, or trying to hold on to this mine, hold on to this position in the top left corner, are going to fall. Additional units do come out of the barracks, but I'm not sure that's a good choice right here. Hwaldir is here with several troops, and without a phalanx, Hwaldir can easily plow through these Guardians with relative ease. You can see that they are doing a little bit of damage to him. But Hwaldir is sort of tough enough to beef through this a little bit. He is going to start to take a little bit of extra damage now, so will have to begin to fall back. But Prince Brand is now focusing him as well, and Prince Brand gets the kill. So a great hold there. How do these dwarves get around the side here? I'm not sure how Fenris did that, but looks like he did have Prince Brand there in a sneaky position, able to go ahead and win that fight. Agmar units have been left up here, still attacking the mine, though. In the center, Viatril. I almost said Dr. Viatril. Still holding on. Arwen up to level 3 now, but he has to deal with Glorfindel and his huge troop of southern elves here as they move forward. And with the rally call going down, does Viatril have his own rally call to use, because these units are going to get absolutely slaughtered if the enemy is doing 50% more damage and taking 50% less damage. And yeah, these troops are just going to get completely kind of pinned in here and surrounded, and almost all of Staer's troops are going to fall. Arwen meeting Glorfindel and fleeing immediately, as one would expect. She's just not going to be able to take part in this battle, at least not until her Athelis returns so she can heal. Glorfindel now popping his own power, dealing additional damage and I believe speed as well. No, armor. Damage and armor. So he's going to be doing a lot of extra damage. Actually runs up and slashes down Arwen in one hit. So she is gone. And with that, Viatril here looking to be in a little bit of trouble. The reinforcing troops of Gondor not going to be enough. The rally call is still active on these troops, as you can see the glow on the bottom, although does Glorfindel? No, he doesn't have a leadership bonus ability. So this will run out temporarily, but through that whole battle, these units were taking 50% less damage and dealing 50% more, which is absolutely huge, a huge buff. Meanwhile, the troops of Agmar, now aided by Hwaldir, only level 1 at the moment, but he is out on the field, granting that additional bonus. There's Wildmen in here as well. The Wildmen of Dunland coming from, of course, the inn in the bottom right-hand side, which is smartly captured by Randy II. Fenris taking on the Agmar to the left-hand side, though, and it looks like he might have bit off a bit more than he can chew. Where is Prince Brand? He is retreating. He has already used the slam shot, only up to level 3 still. And so this battle did not go well for Fenris, and he is going to lose the majority, or pretty much the entirety, of his forces, as Dr.Shart here continues to sort of win these battles. Fenris only able to sort of survive when Dr.Shart overextends really into his own base. But here Dr.Shart almost has his entire troop remaining, and I fear Fenris is going to be in a lot of trouble. The northern team looking to be in a lot of trouble. We are going to see a tower here out of Viatril to go ahead and try and survive. Meanwhile, on the right-hand side, Staer is just out of money, out of troops at this point, and his expansion here is completely surrounded, or his fortress rather. The dormitory expansion goes down. The second dormitory expansion, I think he meant for these to be towers, because he just has dormitory expansions here with no units in them. So I definitely think he meant to build those as arrow towers, and didn't realize it at first that he was clicking on the wrong thing. But it looks like his fortress here in a lot of trouble. Does he have the rebuild ability? Even if he does, is it going to be able to save him? As Staer, he does not. He doesn't have enough power points to go ahead and fort it. And it's not going to come out from his ally either. So it looks like his fortress is going to fall down. Additional units, looks like Dr.Penguin now coming from the south as well, going to be aiding his ally in the attack on Gondor here, and Gondor is going to be quickly losing most, if not all, of his buildings. Does he have an additional builder or building somewhere around the map? The answer is yes. He has now built a barracks in his allies' Fenris' base, so he will not be eliminated even if he loses all of these buildings over here. He does still have a unit production structure, and he will go ahead and lose his unit, or his remaining barracks and archer range over here. Viatril trying to show up to do some additional damage, but we do have the armor now on the elven armor now for Dr. Penguin. And I just realized that Dr. Penguin, and there's a Dr. Penguin and a Dr.Shart. So didn't realize that before for some reason. But additional troops here from Dr. Penguin going to be moving kind of through the center of the map. Meanwhile, on the right hand, or on the left hand side, Agmar now trying to do battle once again with Fenris, who's trying again to push forward, to back down, or to push Agmar back to their gloomy mountain. But it's just not going to happen, to the hills rather. And I think that there's enough Guardians here to go ahead and deal sufficient damage to the troops, the ground troops. But Rogash taking a lot of damage to those Hobbits, dealing a ton of damage, and Rogash goes down. So I think Hwaldir now focusing Bran needs to switch to Hwaldir instead of these Thrall Masters, because he does not want to let Hwaldir get away, but he's going to anyways. Even so, Fenris able to win that battle, and Viatril loses his fortress during that to a huge troop of the remaining army that took out, of course, Staer's base. And Viatril does go ahead and I don't know if he left the game or if he was just if he's still watching, but he has been defeated, as you can see up in the top right corner there. And now Fenris is in a lot of danger. Finally, he was able to push back the forces of Angmar here on the left-hand side, but now he has to deal with a second Angmar, as well as the elves from the south here, led, of course, by Glorfindel, now up to level 10. Fenris finally has King Dane out, but too little too late at this point, as these units just fall to these ice arrows, which have the Dark Rangers here, which have the upgraded ice arrows. The whirlwind goes down. Staer sees what's coming his way, decides to just go ahead and leave the game. The arrow volley goes down from, I believe that was from the Ice Rangers. And yes, almost all of King Dane's troops are lost there. King Dane's still only at level 1, trying to focus down Hwaldir, but isn't going to get him. Morgamir in here as well, up to level 4. Haven't even seen him yet, but he is out on the field and has been for some time apparently. And King Dane suddenly realizing all of his troops have destroyed. Prince Brand up to level 4, but is it going to be enough? The answer, I think, is no. There are no additional Guardians. I mean, there's one additional unit of Guardians in the way. Would like to see possibly a battle wagon here to take out some of these archers, but I think that the end is near, as Fenris and Staer not going to be able to win this game, as Fenris is going to hang on till the end, but to no avail, as now the Angmar, Dr. Gosh, I forgot his name again. Dr.Shart, rather, is pushing from the south once again, and there's just absolutely no way Fenris can hold this, so we will go ahead and just finish out watching this battle as King Dane triumphantly tries to battle to the end, but that whirlwind will pretty much be the end. A little bit of lag there because I zoomed in so far, I think. But there's so much happening. King Dane does go ahead and fall. Prince Brand does, as well as the pikemen catch him there from the rear. The builder goes down, and Fenris is going to have to leave this game. Congratulations to the bottom team, Dr.Shart, Dr. Penguin, and RandyII for a well-fought game, and for this win on what I think is a pretty interesting and fun map. Maybe not the most balanced map, but nevertheless a fun one to watch and a fun one to play on. I've had a couple of pretty epic battles on this map myself, so I do love to see sort of different maps other than just, Stonewain Valley all the time, or Buckland, for instance. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Once again, thank you to all of the subscribers, all the people who have been, liking, sharing the video, anything like that. Liking or commenting on the video really helps me out, guys. It just boosts, the video ratings, and of course that helps more people go ahead and get to see it. So I think that's it for now, guys. I'm glad you all got to tune in, and I will see you guys in the next video. Master Cloud signing out.